Hello, we are live. This is the wood. Where you get what, Ray?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. And welcome back, Ray.
Thank you, thank you. It's been a long week. I'm peeling and itchy.
Yeah, we missed you. And
Got a little sunburnt, did we?
last night we had to cancel.
Yeah.
I was sitting in here with Krendar. Krendar showed up last night.
I dirked out. That's my bad.
That's all right. Anyways, we're here now, I guess, and nobody else watching. They don't really make a foot. But there is some things that's been happening, like that I was going to talk about last night. Because yesterday was a big thing, but old Mr. Trump's house in Florida got raided by the FBI.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I heard that happen, but I don't know the details.
Yeah, they raided his fucking house, and they're still raiding it, I guess. I don't know.
Is this related to the January stuff?
Yep. There's some serious shit. There's some shit that ain't been released. This guy, I think this got his ass in or not. Everybody's like, oh, he's going. I think that whole 2024 run is probably out there.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not saying 100% sure that it is, but that FBI ain't gonna bust up in a former president's house. Like
how often does that shit happen? Right? Not very often.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not just gonna jump up in that motherfucker like that without knowing something.
Yeah, like when's the last time that happened? Nixon?
Yeah.
Did they raid his house?
Yes. Oh, Nixon? No, they didn't raid Nixon's house.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even think.
I don't know if they did or not, but he's the last one that got in legal trouble.
They raided his office for shit. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
The White House.
But he was the last. He's the last time a president got brought up on charges or attempted to be, right?
Yeah, I mean he was still president, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be something. I mean, there's got to be something.
I guess they tried the whole thing with the Clinton and Lewinsky thing, but I don't know how legal that
really
was.
Well, see, that's the thing.
How much of a crime that really was.
Was Clinton a shithead? Absolutely. But what? I mean, that was so goofy. He got a blowjob. Yes, he cheated on his wife. Yes, that was shitty.
Yeah, that was shitty, but wasn't really any of our business, right?
No, that's between him and his wife and the Monica.
Yeah.
And
the blue dress.
I don't give a damn about. Like, I'm not even American, but if I was, I still wouldn't have given a damn about that.
Yeah, I didn't care. But now, I'm going to say this, though. At the time, a lot of people, and I was young, real young when that happened. But that poor girl went through hell. Monica, they did her so wrong. So fucking wrong.
Well,
she was done shit.
Yeah.
People made her the bad guy and him like he was a victim.
I didn't get that from it, but I did get that people definitely slut shamed her. But it did seem like she was taking that moment of like
she was so young though.
Yes, but I'm sorry. I don't care who it is. I mean, I'm trying to think like who would wrestle me up so much that I would keep their cum stain as like a souvenir.
That's a bit weird.
And then go public with it. Like there is an element of you kind of ask for it.
How was she? What? 22?
22? Nothing. I still
around there somewhere.
No, what I'm saying. No. Listen. You know this. Now I know you may not do that stupid, but when you're 22 and you're not that smart. You may think you are, but you're not.
Accurate.
And I know when I was 22, I did some really dumb shit.
True, but part of youth and mistakes is learning the
Yeah.
the actions of consequences.
But the thing I got out of it, and I still say it, the thing that got me is how they villainized her and kind of, you know, because the right wing jumped his ass, but the left wing gave Clinton a pass.
Well, that was still back in a day where I feel like if a girl and a guy share their numbers in the same, the guys would get high fived and the girls would get called a slut. Like that was,
and that's kind of switched around now these
and
days.
she knew that when she did it. You don't, naive or not, mistakes or not, you don't make it to 22 and not realize that that's the society we lived in.
And that's and you know, and things like not quite that.
She was definitely used, but like used or
what
not.
I would say,
like,
not quite that, but certain things like how they look at men and women have changed. Like, because I remember back in the day, you know, when I was a young, older man, young woman, nobody gave a shit. But now people diss the old man, but if a older woman, she's a cougar. You know,
see, I'm not down with that, but I do.
And it's like the woman and teacher thing, right? If a woman goes with a 16-year-old boy,
yeah, that's always
good on him. Good on him. But if it's a 16-year-old girl with a 40-year-old man, he's a pervert. Well, they're both perverts.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that simple. They're both perverts. Go ahead.
I think that's changing a bit these days. Like we're starting to frown on the women doing that with the teenage boy more.
It is in some pockets.
Although people might still be patting him on the back for it.
Exactly. That's what I meant by certain pockets.
Well, what doesn't get talked about publicly a lot is even back in the day, a chick, if a girl was like chasing a hot teacher and the teacher gave into it, like, you know, or whatever, like, you know, they began doing things, they would be all excited, like, oh, how's it? Like, it was just a hush hush thing. There weren't the hallway high fives, but there was the giggling in the bathroom. Like,
and people are stupid.
Yeah,
people are really stupid. It's like people don't know how. Like the other night when I was on DP, right? I was on DP. Billy made, Billy like, well, Pimp, with your newfound fame, he said, have you been sleeping with your fans? And I said, of course I wouldn't, you know, and did the little, well, somebody mentioned that, said, you're taking advantage of your fans. I think that was a joke.
You'd think people who would watch you would get your style of humor.
Yeah, it's like fucking idiots.
See, I would have fun on you, but like the joke is that they think it's new.
Yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know, no one has never ever knocked on my hotel room at like 2 a.m. and that opened up like, "Hey, Pimpmunk," you know, that's never happened.
Hey, well, if everything's mutual, why is everybody hating just because no one's knocking on their door at 2 o'clock in the morning? That's why.
Oh, and don't get me wrong. There has, since this happened on TikTok, since it blew up like it has, I have gotten a lot of messages.
So
I ignore them.
That's different. Look, taking advantage of your fame, in my opinion, is more like when someone's trying to, like, you know, like, be friendly, and like you're like, oh, I'll be friendly with you, and I'll even, like, you know, get you a little clout, but only if you give me some. Like that kind of thing, I'm not okay with.
Well, of course, I do that all the time.
On the offer, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I've never. Look, it's like the other day, I got this girl message, and boy, she was saying shit. I just deleted it. But I ain't getting my ass in trouble.
You old.
I ain't getting my. And I looked at her profile. She was young. She's about 25.
Oof.
Fine as fuck too.
And things are weird and different, because you're right about the cougar. Like, I can't tell you how many people figure out how old, like, the age difference between, like, in my marriage, and they would be like, oh, got a young one, because there was 9 years difference between us. So
yeah. Well, I'm staying clear of, like, when they send messages like that, I'm like, nope. And like when they talk,
like 9 though. 20 years is like a whole nother world. Like, what do you even talk to a 20-year-old about?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even. Yeah, I mean,
what's up, Red Eye?
Hey, Red.
Yo.
So,
I think the calibrated unit is not as calibrated as it thinks it is today.
Ah, fuck Windows.
That's why it
What?
needs something.
20
So-
fucking minutes. Fucking piece of shit. Yeah.
yeah, Windows is a bitch.
Yeah.
It is.
Look, when you got a company that's built operating systems that have errors built into them, and you use that operating system to base all your other operating systems on, you just compound the fucking error till you get to like Windows Vista, and everyone just goes, yeah. Right? Everyone remembers Windows Vista. That was like, oh, what a bunch of
Unfortunately.
fun. Yeah. And so 20 fucking minutes to update Windows then, because there's so many fucking security flaws in this goddamn thing. They got to keep patching constantly. Anyway, Trump's in
I got
trouble.
something to tell you, Red. There's
Yeah.
I ain't told Red. I think I told you last night, but I tell Red this. He'd be interested in this, I think. He likes tech stuff anyway. He may not be in the apps that much, but he likes tech stuff. There's this dude who created an app. It's an app. It's basically between you and your friends, and you seeing little voices. It's funny and stuff like that. Well, the guy who created this app, he wants to buy my stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, and so
That's
I like it.
yeah, so that's pretty cool. And I also got an offer for a fucking sponsor that I'm not going to take because it's for a patch that you put on yourself before you start drinking, and you won't get hangovers.
My cousin was talking about that last week when we were on vacation. She's like, "Yo, homie, there's a hangover patch."
Yeah, it's called something.
It's called a glass of water.
Right?
No. But I ain't, I'm a recovering addict, so that would not look good for me.
Hair
Yeah.
of the dog. That's the fucking cure. You know what? You just keep fucking drinking. No more problems.
Oh, you know what? Hair of the dog is what they should call the patch.
Right? That would be brilliant.
Yeah.
See, I've never heard of it. I'm going to look into it because
It's something game. This one's called something game. Game changer or some shit like that.
That's a terrible name.
Now
I don't know. I may have it wrong. Actually.
I enjoy being wrong, so I'm skeptical, but I'm going to go look into it. I'm not
I
saying
know
it doesn't work.
nothing
I've never heard of it. It's just when someone says to me, "Hey, listen, we've got a patch. You're going to slap it on your arm. You won't get a hangover." I'm starting to look at him going, "Is your name Sleazy P Martini, and you the manager for Guar, or what's going on here?"
I am not going to take that sponsorship because I couldn't be honest about it because I don't drink or nothing, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
See, a little bit of integrity goes a long, long way when you're doing sponsor deals. Like, you're probably going to get approached eventually, and I'm probably going to see you doing a Raid Shadow Legends fucking advert one day. So take the fucking money, all right?
Everybody does those fucking ass.
But here's the thing: they do lob pretty decent amounts of money at people that we usually wouldn't. Look, it's enough money for you to start playing their fucking game. Let's put it that way. And you'll start up your own little thing, and you'll spend a couple of hours a week playing it. And because the gratuitous amounts of money that they may offer you will well and truly compensate you for fucking having to play that goddamn game.
Yeah. But I'm still, and I'm glad you said what you said there because I do, even though, I need money. But I mean, why ruin my name for something, that I don't use?
Right.
And I would never use that patch. I couldn't tell people if it worked or not because I don't drink.
Exactly.
So,
Apparently there's a few of those patches out there already.
they have
My
some-
Talks, Party Patch, Happy Hour, Shield.
A lot of them are basically vitamin patches. They address
Buffalo.
vitamin deficiencies that.
It's probably-
Actually, this one here, this last one on the list, Acolo Vitamin B1 hangover patches.
Yo, you just have a fucking Barocca. Seriously.
What the hell's that?
The Baroccas are those fizzy fucking B12 fucking effervescent
Oh,
tablets you
I
throw in
know
a
what
glass
you're
of
talking
water,
Oh, okay.
and you go, and you scull them. We used to drink them when I was. That was the hangover cure. It's like you still feel like shit, but you can function because your body's got enough basic fucking nutrients and stuff to say, all right, we can soldier through this withdrawal symptoms.
Back in the day when I was not a good person. Because I used to do exactly what Red said. I was a hair of the dog guy. I'd wake up.
Yeah.
Fucking.
From Thursday to Sunday was just a blur most fucking weeks. Like I'd go to work fucking drunk sometimes. And the boss, as long as I could do my fucking job without fucking anyone over, they didn't give a shit.
Oh, by the way, everybody's requesting this on TikTok. I'm about to do a cameo thing.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm about to cameo. And
how much? How much?
I don't know what I'm going. I'm going to be real cheap. I'm going to be real cheap because I mean I'm not that. I'm not like fucking uber famous.
Do like a $20 or something.
Maybe I don't know. I haven't really looked into it yet. But there's like people on TikTok that's got way less, which doesn't mean there's less followers than me. That's got fucking cameos now. So I'm like, hell, I might as well do it. So I'm gonna do that, and so I'm also looking at some other things. But yeah, so if anybody wants a special birthday cameo or something, maybe y'all can. And
it's a good idea.
Coming out with some yummy hot dog shirts pretty soon. That'd be my fat ass shirts coming out too.
Cornette. Do I cameo with Cornette? Says Agent 006.
Yeah, Cornette's fucking. He's pretty popular. I tell you, who else is really popular as far as talking about rascals. That's Mick Foley. He's Ric Flair charges more than any goddamn body I've ever seen for cameo. It's like a lot. I don't know exactly the price, but it's a lot.
You've got to pay for the extra flair.
It's Ric fucking Flair though.
Yeah, it is Ric fucking Flair.
I'd get one. I'd like to get one from the Iron Sheik. Just
I'll make you back.
Make you humble.
Fuck me in the ass and make me humble.
He's something else. I was looking through Cameo a while back. There was one person on there I seen that I knew who it was, but I was like, I kept thinking, who the fuck is this? Come to find out, it's a fucking one of the dudes used to be on DP. I can't remember his goddamn name. He's going DP. He's kind of a popular YouTuber at one time. Can't remember his fucking name. But anyways,
let's quickly touch on what happened at Mar-a-Lago.
We already did.
You did?
Yeah, we was talking about that, but that's okay if you got something to say about it. Go ahead.
Well, a lot of people might not understand why he could be in trouble and what is going to prevent him from potentially. Here's the big thing: we don't know what he's done yet, but if he's done this certain thing, he has fucked himself out of running for the fucking presidency in 2024.
That's exactly what I said a minute ago.
And I mean elbow fucking deep self-ownage here. It's just like, oh. So basically, under the Presidential Records Act, any material that he does or paperwork, any of that shit, has got to be archived.
Oh yeah.
He didn't turn it over to the National
He
Archives.
he took it with him.
Well,
he turned some over earlier in the year, but not all of it.
No, well, he's already been caught removing shit once, but his foot dragging has led the archives to refer the case to the Department of Justice earlier this year, and an obscure law that in theory could be used to bring criminal charges against him, though some have warned that is wishful thinking. So it's a bit of a stretch, but potentially they could Capone him out of running for the presidency again, which would just be fucking delicious. And I've already seen it. Remember 2016 when they declared Trumpy boy the winner, and all of that chick dropped to her knees in the street and just started screaming out, "No!" Yeah. Well, the alt-right are doing that right now ever since they raided Mar-a-Lago, and I've just been going, oh, so delicious.
Yeah, they were crazy. Motherfuckers driving from across America to fucking Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, look, it's fucking hilarious because what the right were going, oh, look at the left, they're losing their shit. You're doing that now, you guys, and it's fucking deliciously ironic. It's like, keep doing it, please. I'm so entertained by it. And
now they're anti-FBI.
Oh, they're saying fucking the government's just they're just dropping. They're saying government's Nazis. There's a channel called Meme the Left. Go and have a look at the bullshit that channel's pulling. It's so funny. they're like superimposing the American thing and then making a Nazi thing appear behind it. It's just like, oh, keep ringing, ringing to the sky.
It's ridiculous how they're at. You ought to see them on. You ought to see the right wingers on TikTok. Oh, it's so funny. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Here it is. According to Section 2071 of Title 18 of the United States Code, someone convicted of willfully and unlawfully concealing or removing, mutilating, obliterating, falsifying, or destroying government records or documents can be fined or face up to 3 years in prison. Now, if they can get him for that, he is then disqualified for running for the presidency. Now, if he's done it, he did it to himself. Oh, can you feel that, Trump? That's your own pecker. Oh, I'm so happy today. Anyway, we'll see if we don't know if they're going to get him or not. It's just a possibility at that time. But just the possibility just makes me happy seeing this fucking turd of a human being fuck himself like that. Chef's kiss, Donald. Mwah. What a day. By the way, fuck Windows. Just wanted to fucking get that in there.
Also, Raisin, I forgot to tell you this. Red on you, and I know I've had COVID.
You got it?
Yeah. Well, I'm about getting over it now. But for the couple of days there, I was pretty sick. Me and Mama both.
Oh shit! Is she all right?
Yeah, she was fine. Actually, I think I was a little bit sicker than she was.
Is that smoking?
Well,
Mama smoke?
Yeah.
She probably don't smoke as much as you.
No, nobody does. But anyways, she's. But the major thing the breathing stuff wasn't even my problem. My problem was headaches.
Ooh.
Fucking massive headaches.
I didn't even notice it. Like, really, if I didn't know the people I was in contact with, I would never have gotten tested. I would never have.
Yeah, Uncle Brother gave it to us.
Damn.
Well, for the last 5 days, I've had really sore fucking lungs and fucking headaches. I haven't been tested. I don't know, but
I bet headaches and exhaustion. Have you been really exhausted?
I wouldn't know it. I wouldn't know at all right now. For all I know, I could have COVID, but I could just be from getting on vacation.
Because I've been really.
No, I'm messed up though, because where I was, there was an outbreak of monkeypox, and I have my kids down there, so I'm a little bit nervous about that.
Yeah,
there's vaccine, smallpox, done.
Yeah,
they have that. So if they have a smallpox vaccine, they won't get that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, that'll prevent monkeypox.
Yeah. All right, then they're good.
But anyways,
monkeypox is related to that, is it?
Yeah, there is a relation. I didn't think it was, but it was.
That vaccine works for monkeypox, just smallpox, monkeypox.
Right on.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Then why were people getting it? Who the fuck doesn't have a smallpox vaccine?
Very interesting.
Most of Africa, a lot of
in
countries.
America, that's required here. You can't go to school without a smallpox vaccine.
Anti-vaxxers.
Yeah, but
their family. Most of them are homeschool kids.
But
most real life. Well, before the COVID. Well, see, now there's a lot of more anti-vaxxers than it used to be. When COVID happened, a lot of people, right wingers, became
are they just anti-COVID vaccine because they're not sure about new technology, or are they anti-vax? Like they won't take things that have worked and eradicated diseases. Like there's a rational fear and there's irrational.
Unless Trump said it, then they're anti-vax. Well, hell, but they're just weird people. But anyways, yeah, that's. But yeah, that was my biggest problem was the headaches. I had a lot of headaches.
I've got a new fun thing I'm going to do. I've been learning things about America. So my new fun fact for America this week is in the state of Florida, you have wonderful things like alligators and iguanas that fall out of trees when it gets too cold, and stand your ground laws. Now, what's a stand your ground law? That means that you can basically just go, I'm an American, this is Florida, I have a gun, and I'm standing my ground. Well, while it's legal to do that in Florida, did you know that it was in the early 2000s, the Florida Senate created a rule where you're not allowed to display truck nuts on your car or truck. All right. So you can stand your fucking ground in Florida and shoot a motherfucker. But if you go and get plastic testicles and go on your trailer hitch, you're in fucking trouble. You've just
you can murder
broken
people
the law.
all you like. Just don't show your fake testicles while you're doing it.
They are super realistic, to be fair. I mean,
Well, no. They're plastic and they're silver and they're chrome and they're very
I've
oversized.
seen flesh-colored ones that definitely look like nuts.
They do have the flesh ones, but most people have the chrome ones.
Color me
I've
jealous.
only ever seen the flesh ones. I thought they were funny, to be fair, but I'm not a little kid. I don't know.
You can stand your ground in Florida and take a motherfucker out. But if you try and mount truck nuts on your goddamn pickup truck, you've just fucked up and the fucking law's coming for you. So there you go. I'm going to be digging up one of these interesting facts about America just randomly.
It's funny
because
you brought that up because I seen a video today on TikTok, but it was a really far left, like, feminist chick saying that the guy who had the balls on his truck was, he had to be a sexist. And it's a bunch of shit like this. And I'm like, you didn't even talk to this man. You seen his truck with nuts on it, and you deemed him a sexist.
Yeah, look, I've got a great
official. If you think testicles are funny, you're sexist.
Well, you've touched on another interesting thing. So, in the media in Australia right now, there is a lady, 23-year-old lady, who's the co-editor of a newspaper in Western Queensland. And she was at a pub or some social gathering, and a dude has done the wrong thing, and he's groped her. That's wrong.
Yeah.
Her response was, and I quote, "They need to do a full inquiry into the fucking mining industry because it's full of sexist pigs." It's like, can you please fuck off, lady? You got groped by one single fucking asshole at a social event. They do not need to fucking do a fucking inquiry into the fucking mining industry. Get fucked. Get over yourself. What happened to you was shit. What happened to you was wrong. It was shit. But your overreaction is just as fucking bad. You want to fucking throw everyone under the bus because of one man being a pile of shit. Get fucked, lady.
That's what happens with a lot of these, like, especially in movements, stuff like people. It also, like, okay, yeah, this chick was done wrong, but then too fucking far. I mean, it's like, like me and Krendar, we both got beards, right? Let's say that I went out and murdered somebody. Well, now all bearded men are murderers because I did it.
That logic checks out, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's the same logic.
I just couldn't believe my ears, and the fucking all the media are jumping on board with it. Yeah, it's like, no, get the fucking dickhead that groped you, report him to the police, and take him through the fucking court system so he gets publicly fucking shamed. He'll get fired from his job. The best job he'll ever probably get is fucking picking up dog shit in a local park. That means he's going to lose his really high-paying mining job. That's a pretty good punishment. But trying to throw every man that works in the mining industry under the bus and saying they're all sexist pigs and they need a full inquiry into the mining industry, it's like, are you put the crack pipe? Put the crack pipe down, lady. Jesus Christ, calm the fuck down.
They're weird, dude. I mean, it's just so weird how they cherry pick and all this, but just like somebody that. Oh, fuck it. I just read the guy, like, fine. He demanded I do a public apology at the time I said something about his great-great-grandma or whatever. Okay, fine. And I did it. Ended up doing it. But he says that Will Smith didn't have nothing to apologize for and shouldn't have made a public apology.
Yeah.
You guys covered that last week, right?
No, we haven't. I haven't really. I think that was a bogus fucking apology.
Oh, that apology.
Did anybody else think that he seemed like he was on some sort of mood stabilizer or something?
He was either that or he did sound incredibly bored and monotone the whole time. Like
I didn't want no drama. I'm just saying that's how people are sometimes. But I didn't really think about Will being high, but maybe he was.
I don't know about high. I think he was on like something like you know how sometimes people get groggy when they start new psych meds. Yeah. It seemed like that. Like he was just disconnected more than
there's
he
something
was.
that's
Not that he was
happening.
sly, just that he seemed very robotic, and you could tell when he was reading the questions, he was reading them
But
very
there's something
slowly.
that's happening that I don't like. I don't like people taking the blame from Will and putting it all on Jada. I don't like that. She may be a cunt, but she didn't make him get a break, did they?
No, and I wonder, like, you know, it seemed like he was alluding to shit that was going on between them, and I know that there's more personal business between them. Like, they all know each other, so
Yeah, they got bad shit or whatever. That's fine. And yeah, she may be an asshole, but Will Smith's a grown ass man.
yep.
Yeah, that's totally on him.
Yeah, that should be totally on him. And you know, so yeah, I don't like that. Like a lot of people are trying to save his career by doing that, which is just it's bad. I think this shit's gonna wash over. And I don't think Will Smith's career is in that much danger, to be honest with you.
No, it's not at
Not
all.
in the long run, no.
I mean, right now, people it's still kind of fresh. In a
Next year, nobody's
going to
remember this or
Nobody's
care.
going to give a fuck, yeah.
Well, I think the only part that he sort of did come across sincere is when he apologized to fucking Chris's mum.
Yeah,
That seemed like he actually
That did
really
seem legit. That seemed legit.
That's the only bit that I was silent. I was like, yeah, you are sorry.
Because his words made sense there too. It's like I didn't take in consideration his mom.
Yeah, he was hiding hurt with the brother too. He really didn't think of the repercussions. He got up and he acted out of anger and impulsiveness, and he clearly like whatever is whatever between him and Chris. Because
that's why.
And
that's
the whole
why
protest. I think they've had beef that Jada and Chris have had beef since the protest.
That's why I can speak from experience on this. Back in the day, I used to have an anger problem, right? A really bad anger problem. And I did things on impulse like that. And I would regret it for years and years, the shit that I did.
But other people would get mad at you too, I'm sure. Like, it's not just the person who you hurt, but
yeah, exactly. That's what
I'm saying.
them
are like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
That's the reason I tell young people all the time when I talk to you, look, think about the fucking actions you're doing before you do it. Don't just like, oh, I'm gonna go beat this person up. Think about like this, you know, not just that person. Think about this, another, all the, you know, because most things have a domino effect.
Yeah, just don't. It's not worth it.
So yeah, just don't do that. Don't make the same stupid ass mistakes that I made, because I made plenty of them.
Yeah, count to 10. There's my advice: is if you feel like punching someone, count to 10. If you still feel like punching them after that, count to 10 again. If you still feel like punching them after that, walk away.
And go talk to somebody.
Yeah, just walk away. Don't.
Dude, that was my problem. I didn't talk to people. I bottled everything up. And let me tell you something, bottled up anger is a bad mistake.
I do wonder, like, was he on something to help with his anxiety that night too, that loosened some of his inhibitions and allowed him to just be like, oh, I'm going to wild out. And he probably thought that night, the way he reacted, it seemed like,
well, I think a lot of it was ego.
Everybody would think it was funny, or that he was.
I think a lot of it was ego.
Let's look at what happened.
Oh, you get a little bit of something to loosen up that anxiety, even if it's just a couple drinks and he's not used to that. Like,
I think that Will Smith got full of himself.
He walked back. He thought he was smug. Like, he thought it was going to be funny. Or
Will thought he was untouchable.
Well, let's look at the
change. That much. I just think it was. I think you're right about the ego, though. I think he got. I feel like somewhere or another he was a little loosey gooseyed up, and his ego went wild, and he. And I do wonder. I do have a little bit of sympathy because I wonder. I hear actors in, just candid discussions when they're like not in reference to this, talking about how acting a part does.
Well, you're talking about a man who's been famous since he was a kid,
right.
And
he's
he's never really had.
If you look at his Insta, he's always just smooching at the camera, taking pictures of himself in fancy clothes.
Yeah,
like he's definitely full of himself.
He's been a star since he was what, 15?
Yep. Too soon. But
that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you have somebody like that's never lived like a regular life and had to like, because you know people like wonder why does Jake Paul do what he does? Because he's never been told no.
Well, have a look at what happened. So, Chris Rock says a joke. What's Will's first reaction? He laughs. He goes. He's looking at his friend, and then he goes. And looks at.
And he looks at his wife, give him the stink eye.
And thank you. So Next thing he goes, he's going, and then he sees the look on his fucking wife's face, and she is giving him 12-inch fucking long kitchen fucking knife daggers of death going.
That's where the ego comes in. His pride got stumbled, and then he went.
No,
and
I think
deal with his pride.
I think he shit himself because he was laughing so he was genuinely going because he thought it was actually fucking funny because it was a funny joke made at her expense. She went right, and to save himself from sleeping on the couch for the next 6 months, he fucking went. He made the worst decision of his life. He says, I'm going to go and slap this motherfucker now because if I don't, she's going to get, when I get home, she's going to slap the shit out of me. So he's made a choice and it was the wrong. Should have went home and let her slap you, mate.
I think
that's my take.
It might have something to do with it, sure. And I think the ego thing does come in. And I think it's also that whole, that star attitude, especially for somebody who has never not really been nothing but a star.
He's always been childish because of it too, and I think that his childishness allows her to sort of run him.
Yeah,
and I think that his pride is damaged by that when people see it, and I think that he needs to step in and play the man because he doesn't feel the man. So I think he does need some deep therapy so that he can feel his own manhood and stop trying to prove it and just feel it.
That's why you see a lot of times when people who get famous after a certain age don't do stupid shit like that because they've got a little bit of, I don't know what the word should be there, a little bit of experience, I guess, of dealing with shit, but he don't have it.
Not at all.
He deals with stuff as a star. He's always got people saying yes, Will, yes, Will, yes, Will, and no, Will, this will fuck you up. You can't act like a jackass and go over and slap somebody. People don't tell him that kind of shit. So, yeah, anyways. Yeah. I'll never slap nobody now that I'm a star. Red eye.
Sorry, just watching the slap. He was laughing his fucking ass off when he dropped that joke. He was laughing his ass off at the joke before it too. And then he went and shit himself. And it doesn't actually show him get up. But you hear Chris go, uh-oh. And then you see Will come up and go. It's like, damn.
I like the meme where where somebody photoshopped like a tricorn hat onto Will Smith so he looked like the guy from Bloodborne slapping the werewolf.
Did you see what Kevin Hart did though on stage with Chris Rock? It was they're all traveling together and stuff, I guess. And Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle are, but it was Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, Chris Rock on the stage, and Chris Rock brought a goat out and gave it to Chris Rock. Kevin Hart gave a goat to Chris Rock, and Dave Chappelle said, "What are you gonna name it?" And Kevin said, "His name is Will Smith."
Oh, here's an interesting little thing. Even his missus was laughing until he mentioned G.I. Jane 2, and I've got it frozen right at the moment
Her
where she
eyebrows go
stops
up.
laughing and she is looking straight at fucking Will, and he's laughing his tits off, and she looks like if she had a fucking knife, she would have stuck it straight in his throat. It's just like, you're laughing at this shit, you piece of crap. So I'm going to slow this down because I want to get the exact moment he realizes
It's
he's
extremely
fucked.
confusing for him because she just released a video right before that, didn't she? About how she was super proud of it and wouldn't be shamed and didn't
and
care
how it doesn't
what people
bother
had to
her.
say about her beautiful bald head. Well, if you
That's what
don't
I heard
care what
about
people have to say about it, then it should be open for jokes, right? Like, and then that's a funny joke.
Clearly care.
Oh, but you said that it wasn't. It was cool.
And it's not even that serious of a thing. It's fucking every man has it. I got it.
Not every man.
Look at this hairline right here. If I wasn't shaving it.
Yeah, it's fuck. It's just what. God damn.
Yeah. It's very interesting to watch her demeanor fucking instantly change when she realizes that everyone's really laughing at this
I don't
joke.
like her, and I do think that she's the driving force behind most of it, to be fair. However, he's an adult who made the choice to stay with a fucking controlling bitch who runs him and makes him do stupid things.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
So he has
why they both suck.
to do.
But there is a moment
he made the decision to do that to save face, as if somehow that made it better.
Yes, that's exactly that. That's his like he shit himself because he realized that because he's genuinely. I've watched it and his reaction is genuine. He's like everyone's like there's people doubling over with fucking laughter in the audience, and then she just
And he was
instantly
damn
goes
close to being one of them.
Yeah, well she goes from a big fucking grin on her face to pursed lips, and then she just looks, and one of her eyes is closing like she's looking down the side of a fucking gun. And then Will goes, "Uh-oh," and runs up on stage. And it just the psychology involved. It's really interesting to slow things down and to look at the chain of events. And when she just goes. There's a moment where the joke is no longer funny. And oh man, she goes cold. Anyway, interesting.
It was I think that will definitely go down to the most awkward moment of TV history.
It was not one of Will's greatest career fucking moves, that's for sure.
It was so awkward.
Like I said, she's an ego monster too. And when she decided to boycott the Oscars, and he said that he was still going to host it, and then took that spot hosting and made one of the most impactful speeches, in my opinion, made in that kind of an arena, that made her look stupid. He took that moment and said, I'm going to use my invitation here to use my voice to make an uncomfortable statement to Hollywood. And I'm going to make you hear me as opposed to sitting it out. And he made that was the first joke that I think he publicly made at her expense that was hurtful. Or with the whole joke, with the whole her
be invited first.
Her boycotting the Oscars is like him boycotting Rihanna's panties or whatever. You weren't invited.
Yeah, which was a much funnier joke than the G.I. Jane joke.
But I mean, if you listen to that whole speech, not just that joke, that was an incredible piece that he delivered for the Oscars there, and it made an impact. And I don't think she liked that. She wanted to be the one that made the impact, because movements for people like that aren't about what they're actually trying to say they're about. It's about them being seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sad thing is, though, she wouldn't have made an impact anyway.
No, and if she was really upset about what was going on with the seeming lack of recognition of Black entertainment, then she should have been proud of what he did on that stage, not because it wasn't her. Because he stole her thunder, and it's not about the point. He was making a point. She was worried about the thunder. So fuck her.
Yeah. Fuck her.
Just my opinion.
By the way. She's hot.
You, Amber Heard and Jada Pinkett Smith can go to Pervert Island and live.
I was threesome with them motherfuckers.
All your rabbits, dogs, and cats are going to be boiled and decorate in the house, but you are just going to have a happy threesome.
There you go, sucker with a goddamn green screen again. Give me that. Quit.
You hear what kind of danger he's going to put you in? Poor dog. He would just be with these crazy women that would boil you in a kettle.
All right, he wasn't here last week when he went crazy with the green screen. Yeah, he's a bit of an asshole. We got 14 minutes left of the show.
Give him a hug. I want to see him.
He's back there.
I hope he pulls.
There he goes.
There he goes with the goddamn green screen too now.
Because you should be giving him a hug.
Look at it. See?
Yeah.
He's adding special effects. He's your special effects.
There you go.
He's
you got a promotion.
Delete Facebook is trending on Twitter.
He brings the special effects on the special short bus.
The case where Facebook turned over chats of Nebraska woman charged with giving her then underage daughter abortion pills is exactly the kind of experts have warned we'd see a post-roll world. So Facebook turned over chats of a woman having a conversation with her daughter about her giving her daughter abortion pills, and he got the mother and daughter in trouble.
Fuck you, Facebook. Again.
And that's why delete Facebook is trending on Twitter.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I can get behind that.
I don't trust Facebook either. Facebook's shit. I don't trust any of them. They're all fucking shit. If you think every social network ain't fucking with your shit, you're wrong. But anyways, that shouldn't have happened. Not because of Facebook. It shouldn't have happened anyway because that's just between mother and daughter.
It's none of your business.
None of our business. Exactly. God damn it.
Doggy agrees.
Doggy is stupid. Nelson.
He's running around like a maniac over there.
Yes. Come on, bring him up. Oh, come on, doggy. Come on. Can't hear me, but come on, doggy. Oh, there you are.
Uterus.
Handsome dog. Oh, you look soft. Shiny.
Rah, rah, rah.
Nom, nom, nom.
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Anyway, he is crazy. Go chase it. Go chase it.
He wants to be with you.
Yeah.
Put him on your lap.
Hell no, he's too damn big.
Don't you tell him that.
You're too big, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
There goes his ball. The rope ball. This son of, he's destroyed this motherfucker too.
It's called loved.
That used to be a ball.
This is the ball part right here, but it used to be a rope. It used to be all like this, and have, where I could hold on to it, right? But it ain't that way now. And this is the second one I've bought him, by the way. The second one.
Get him Kong stuff. The Kong stuff lasts longer.
I mean, at least he's destroying that and not everything else, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah. He's not destroying it.
Oh, no.
You see him bring it back to me?
Or and everything else, maybe, I guess.
He wants to play.
He's crazy. And there he comes back.
Good dog.
He's something else. Anyways. He's a ball destroyer. Yeah, those ain't my balls.
I mean, you got a spare.
Rainwater is no longer safe to drink anywhere on Earth, scientists say.
Be afraid.
What happened with that?
I don't know all the details on that. I'm reading this trend. This trend just popped up. It says
The hell's rainwater?
Rainwater.
Oh, rainwater.
Yeah.
I thought you said brain water. I thought it was like some sort of vitamin drink or something.
Forever chemicals have been found by scientists in rainwater in most locations on the planet, leading to concerns over the safety of consuming.
Forever chemicals.
Better boil that shit first. Then.
I don't know what forever chemicals is.
That's what I'm seeing on global news or whatever. Forever chemicals have made rainwater unsafe. Is that what you're looking at?
Maybe they just mean chemicals that stay in the system.
I assume, but let's see. Due to the presence of PFAS. That's just
Plastics at aging.
Oh, is this the microplastics? I was reading something a while back talking about they're finding microplastics in people's blood. Like that most people have microplastics in their blood now. Yeah, I'm not down. I need to go find a nice place in the woods to build this stuff away from this stuff.
We're all synthetic now.
Right?
Yeah, apparently this is a news thing where the entire water table is now polluted. We broke the planet. It's just, yeah, good for us. So expect mutations any day now. I'm hoping that maybe
Like we don't have. They're here already.
Yeah, Well, you know,
We're
I
gonna
want
get
some-
more dramatic soon, though. I bet. Yeah.
I want superpowers, you know, or extra limbs, wings.
This is how the mutants happen.
Yeah.
I for one, welcome and apply to join the X-Men.
Yeah, I want being like Zaphod Beeblebrox, maybe just have a second head and have conversations with it.
I'd probably get a third asshole.
Be your own friend. A third?
Just-
What? You've already got the second one?
Just grow a cluster of testicles like grapes. Just a big bunch of testes.
Oh, jeez.
Be grape testicle man or testicle grape man or something like that. I
Big
don't know.
nothing but like fucking cow udders, just all testicles.
Yeah. Yep. Just avocados hanging off you everywhere.
Shit.
That's Aztec for ball sack.
That's fucked up though. We can't even drink rain anymore. Who the fuck drinks rain these days
Gotta-
anyway?
Gotta filter everything.
Yeah. It's not good. The fact that microplastics have seeped into everything, but they are also discovering that there are life forms adapting to consume microplastics.
Yeah, I did see that. For the,
Even regular plastics too.
ocean
Not even
island of
necessarily just
plastic
micro.
is being eaten and lived in.
Well,
By the way, go ahead.
I found one critter that eats plastic and it shits out isopropyl alcohol, but they need to find a use for it because it's very unstable isopropyl alcohol in the form that they shit it out in. But in theory, you could get a facility, build tanks and feed plastic in one end and get isopropyl alcohol out of the system, which is kind of cool.
Apparently, Anne Hayes, the actress, is in extremely critical condition, remains in a coma following a fiery car crash. She's the one who she was Ellen's girlfriend for a moment there years ago.
She was who?
Ellen DeGeneres' girlfriend for a moment.
Oh, her.
She's been in a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
She was in Donnie Brasco with Johnny Depp, actually. Yeah.
Oh, and Olivia Newton-John passed away.
Yeah, I was just about
yesterday.
to mention that. Yep.
And the fucking world has come out. Like, it's kind of surprising. You don't realize just how big her career was. Like, Grease, of course, was fucking huge back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she had a really big career with just music and doing all sorts of cool shit. And they actually rewrote that role in Grease to suit Olivia, and because she was Australian and her character, they worked the script for her, which was kind of a big deal back in the day, because they don't usually accommodate the female leads. They just look after back then,
True.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for her to have that pull and get them to do what they did was kind of an amazing thing. She had a great career, a great advocate for breast cancer awareness. All of these people have been coming out just out of the woodwork saying, I remember meeting her 30 years ago when I was getting my chemo and she got me through it. And it's just like, what an amazing woman. So may she rest in peace.
Absolutely. She was, and I always liked the movie Grease, by the way.
Pretty cool movie. It's like good songs, sort of the greaser hot rod sort of was it set in the 50s, wasn't it? Or the 60s, I forget. But
50s.
like nuclear America, like post World War II, when it was just a boom time. There was no one give a fuck about the environment. It was like, how big can we make a V8 engine, and how fast can we make this fucking car go? Which is kind of like, yeah.
That's
Them
not
were the
funny,
days.
Agent. That's not. He said,
That's rude.
that is
That's disrespectful.
It is just.
No, her nickname was Olivia Neutron Bomb in Australia. That's what everyone called her. Not because she bombed
She
out.
was,
It's 'cause she
by the
was-
way, she was also a beautiful woman, too.
Yeah, she's pretty easy on the eye. I still don't understand why her husband faked his death and fucked off. And
She had one of the biggest wedding songs. So what was that fucking song?
Hopelessly devoted.
Yeah,
to
hopelessly devoted. No, that was from Greece, right? No, there was another
right.
song that she came out.
Okay.
There was a big time wedding song. I can't think of it. A lot of people played it at weddings.
I don't remember.
My bad.
So,
I didn't do
what
it.
are you doing?
With
Nothing.
me, I didn't do it.
It was red eye.
It wasn't fucking me. Don't blame that shit on me. I've got headphones in. Can't be me. I didn't fucking do it. Fucking blame me. Fucking something I didn't fucking do. What the fuck's going on?
dare.
You don't
I
fucking
think
like
it was
this
red.
shit
I
getting
believe.
thrown under the fucking bus. I fucking hate you guys and fucking quit. That's it. Gonna go work for Shabisky on the dank dumpster. Fuck you.
This guy's such a calibrated unit over here. Can you believe it?
We're gonna go work for the opposition. Gonna go work for the enemy now. I know all your trade secrets. We're coming for you. Dank dumpster. Oh yeah. Wait, no, I'm gonna go work for John Morgan on the Pedantic Pedestrian podcast. John's gonna
Red
be
Eye,
the
we
boss.
always knew you'd be coming for us. That's hot.
Oh yeah. Lube up. I'm coming for you. Wait, don't bother with the lube. I'm going in dry. Wait, what?
Okay. The name of the song that I was thinking about, Honestly Love You.
I thought it was called I'm going in dry. My
I
bad.
honestly love you.
I'm going
That's the
in
new song.
dry.
That was the wedding song I was talking about. I had to go get
So-
my mark.
Oh, sorry. I'm misremembering the lyrics now too. I'm going
You're
in dry.
misremembering
Oh, shit.
everything, you son of a bitch.
I'm going in
Green screen's
dry.
drooping.
It's probably
I
going to
went in
make you
dry.
cry.
I went in dry one time and Gage screamed.
Whoa. Whoa.
Why would
That's-
you be so mean?
Is that why there's
Sweetie.
That's why there's no more road trips, huh? Huh? Right, getting Gage on Mrs. Parker's show. We're going to do a deep dive and expose Pimpmunk.
Yeah.
Pimpmunk likes to go in dry during road trips.
Yeah. It'd be funny if Gage was here to hear the job. I miss that little fella, though. Yeah.
He comes around sometimes.
Do what?
He comes around sometimes.
Yeah. By the way,
Yes,
Ray,
yes, August. If Pimp ever asked you for a lift cross country, think hard about it, or pack lube and maybe one of those
Really
hemorrhoid
hard.
cushions. Yeah, I advise a hemorrhoid cushion definitely for afterwards. Well, then again, Pimp's got a little wiener, so you'll probably barely feel it.
Well, yeah, man,
That's what I heard.
I'm
I was
sorry.
feeling good about myself there. You crushed it. You crushed it up. Oh, well.
I
Time to
destroyed
go.
you.
It is time to go. Thank you, Krendar. And thanks, Red Eye and Razor Girl, for fucking showing up.
Hey, I'd like to
Brave
thank
new world today.
I'd like to thank Microsoft for fucking me around for half an hour just trying to update my computers. Like, thanks, Microsoft. I'll see you soon. See you real soon.
Make sure you check out nothing. Make sure you check out Krendar and that other Irish fuck show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Word.
watched.
I was asked to be on it. I just now seen it. Oh, by the way, too, when I was sitting right out of the link tonight, I noticed that he asked me to be on the show this week. It's a little late now. I didn't know about it, but I'll be on it. Tell him I'll be on it next week if y'all need me.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
Well,
because
we're
I just
doing
now
that
seen
Friday
the
this week.
invite. I mean, I literally like an hour ago seen the invite. So
Just-
I'll
remember-
I'll let him know that you're not ignoring him.
yeah.
Just remember, Krendar, if you hit the bottom of the barrel and you got no one else to
Oh,
go
God,
to,
that
it's
is
like,
the bottom of the
I'm available.
I was like fucking scraping the motherfucker, then dumping it, then scraping it again.
Yeah, you got to burst.
together.
What actually happened was I leaked through the bottom of the barrel, seeped into the ground, found the sewer, and I'm now down in there. So just burst through the bottom of the barrel, go through an extra
We
3 feet.
put an extra barrel down in the sewer to catch you.
Oh, see? That's what friends are for. See that?
Yeah.
That's
Better
what
on,
friends
you guys
are
could be-
for.
Bearded
You're
and
always
gray.
welcome back on. All three of yous.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I have to get back to everybody. I've been shit on
Mhm.
communication for months now.
I got invited on a podcast today, but I don't know who it was.
What?
I forgot who it was who invited me. Completely forgot who it is. Anyways,
Sorry, whoever it was. He didn't mean to forget you.
Yes, he
He's
did.
just so inundated with popularity and TikTok
Yeah.
superstarness.
Yeah, I'm Pimpmunk. I got 3.6 trillion followers on TikTok.
I'm pushing him.
Oh no, he's way beyond that now.
I got
double
5.7.
that now.
Brilliant. I'm brilliant.
I got 5.7 trillion subscribers on TikTok.
I am. But hey, you know, saying TikTok famous.
Come and watch me do little catfish on TikTok.
TikTok famous is famous.
I got 10
Pimpmunk,
million subscribers.
just don't remember your small friends when you're having
already
lobster
forgot
dinners
y'all.
with PewDiePie and Markiplier.
I can't hang out with PewDiePie now. He's in a lot of controversy.
Yeah, when people ask Pimp
Again?
about over on TikTok, when people ask Pimp about YouTube, he says, "Yeah, I used to work with this dude named what was it, Brown Eye? This South African guy named Brown Eye."
You
I
know,
don't
you
know.
British dude. Remember Jumping Clouds?
That's right.
British. Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways,
Trace
guys,
back far enough.
make sure you check us out Thursday. We're gonna, of course, we'll be joined by the glorious John Ford.
Oh, I'm
Is he
busy on
gonna
Thursday. I'm busy looking through my garbage bin for something. I don't know.
Hey,
No, I'm kidding. I'll be here.
he's got
Maybe.
hurt.
You again? Oh.
All right, guys. Bye.